Hello, welcome back to Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Sir Camus. We're gonna go into the cove today to collect an Ancestor's portrait, which is gonna come in handy in the future when we loot all of our characters in the Darkest Dungeon itself. Anyway, we're gonna bring 2 lepers today, as well as a grave robber and an occultist. The first leper I've equipped with the Flesh's Heart and the Eldritch Slayer's Ring. So he's gonna deal a lot of damage against Eldritch enemies, which there are a lot of in the cove, especially since he's also an Eldritch hater. And he's going to be quite bleed resistant, which is of course also quite useful in the cove. The second leper, on the other hand, has the Quick Draw Charm and the debuff Amulet. My idea is that at the beginning of a battle, he's gonna use his Intimidate ability and reduce the damage on the front 2 targets. I think that could work out quite nicely. The second leper can also purge. Other than that, he has the hew and the chop ability, same as the first leper. The grave robber has flashing daggers and thrown dagger, which deals increased damage against marked targets. He is also, or she is also gonna have to apply poison darts a lot, I think, simply to get through the protection of certain enemies. And in case she gets bled, she can use her toxin trickery to increase her own speed, but also to get rid of that, which is quite nice. I've given her the Blighting Satchel to increase her blight skill chance. The life crystal gives her a lot more hit points, which should hopefully keep her alive. She's a cove tactician, which ought to be good, but I'm not going to use lunge. I love lunge, but I don't think that's going to work particularly well in combination with 2 lepers. Finally, we have the occultist with a tough ring, simply to keep him alive, and the cursed incense. He is gonna be applying debuffs a lot and pulling enemies to the front so that the lepers can kill them. As a matter of fact, I don't really need purge with the lepers if I have the occultist who can pull. Then again, the occultist might have different things to do, so it might be nice to have a second option for clearing corpses in that regard. But anyway, the idea is that he may apply vulnerability hacks to a certain target, and then the grave robber can deal increased damage against that target. Hopefully. That's kind of the idea. He doesn't have any offensive capabilities himself, so yeah. Alright, let's get into this. A long dungeon, so it's gonna take a while for us to complete it. Take all of the food, as usual. Take a full stack of shovels because of oysters and all that sort of thing that we might be able to break open. We also have quite a few negative quirks, I think, on these characters. So I'm gonna risk bringing 4 medicinal herbs into this area. Also a couple of holy waters, I think. I don't usually do that, but there are statues that buff you up and everything like that, so that is going to be quite useful, I think. Bandages, let's bring 5, 2 keys, and torches. And I think that this will do it. I'm not going to bring any anti-venom, I don't really think that I'm going to need that. Alright. Alright, explore 90% of rooms. Let's go to the left first. Then we can kind of make a loop over there, and then we will see how far we need to go through the remainder of the dungeon. We are pretty bleed resistant with this guy, so I might take the gamble on this and not use a shovel here. Nice. Alright, a surprise. Alright, let's begin with flashing daggers, I think. 12 and 6, that's not bad. You should probably start with an Intimidate. Some decent damage and only 1 debuff, unfortunately. You know what? I'm going to pull this guy to the front if I can. Then our other leper can use a hew. Didn't get the kill, unfortunately. Shuffle, pretty bad one too. Didn't know that the spear fishing ability could do that, honestly, but 14 damage. Seaward slash. Dodged it. Alright, not too bad. They are quite fast though, so I should keep that in mind. 1 kill. With a crit. I might want to reduce the damage on a couple of them. Doesn't really matter which one. I guess the one with the most health. Alright. Lucky there. Seaward slash, come on. 18 damage. Boy, they hit hard. They do indeed. My god, alright. Move him forward and you can use a Hue. Getting rid of 2 enemies with 1 blow. And you can use a Thrown Dagger. And that gives us the kill. A little bit too early in my opinion. I would have loved the occultists to do a bit of healing, but we'll take it regardless. Moving on. He does have his self-healing ability equipped, right? Alright, so he can heal himself up if we have to. Yeah. Let's continue on. We don't know what is in this room. It could be a fight. We do have a fight indeed. 2 more piranhas. But we did get a surprise on them, so that's good. You know what? This time I'm going to start with a chop against this guy. Didn't get the kill, unfortunately. Ooh, Thrown Dagger. Maybe against him. Nice! I love her crit chance. I love it. Increased accuracy from that as well, which is good, of course. You know what? I'm going to pull this guy to the front, and then we can use a Hue with our last leper. Get 1 kill and deal a lot of damage to the final piranha. Too bad that we didn't get the kill on him. Only 2 more hit points of damage were required. 13 hit points of damage towards us, which is kind of bad. Our Grave Robber is quite fast, so she should be able to finish off this guy, right? She does have an ability that can reach the front row. Poisonous Dart is the only ability that can do that, actually. But it should be fine. So I'm going to take the opportunity to heal up the front leper. Poisonous Darts, like I said. If it lands... Yeah, okay, he's dead. A Shocker that will only result in a stun. Or a bit of stress damage from a crit, of course. And he is dead. Then we could do a bit of healing. You know what? No. I don't like keeping enemies alive. Ooh, Ancestor's Code, eh? Well, I do want to take that with me, obviously. Drop that, drop that. Not drop that, by the way. Drop that. In case my pronunciation of the English language was a bit unclear. Drop that. Get a bit of goodies from this. Yeah, let's try it. We have a couple of things here, so might as well. A ruby. Oh my god. All right, fine. I'm going to drop the crest in that case. Take the ruby instead. Haste chalice. I already have one of those. It's not a bad trinket at all. But I'm gonna dump it. Not a bad haul overall from that little curio. Got a scout and a hallway battle. And if you okay, this is good. This is exactly what I wanted. Obsessed with killing. No, I don't really need to get rid of that. Sitiomania is something that I want to get rid of. And Thanatophobia is also pretty bad. So I think I'm gonna start by getting rid of that one. Okay. And a fight. Not too bad. 2 champions and a Tide Master. Call of the Deep against one of the cultist champions is, though, pretty damn horrifying. If we do a knockback on him, can he still use... I think he then has to use his Stumbling Scratch. Shoo. Let's try that. It's a bit of a gamble. But anyway, and then I suppose we also want to use Flashing Daggers to start dealing some damage. Stumbling scratch. Alright, that's good. That's excellent. 10 damage from that, though. My god, it's still horrifying. Alright, you use a Hue. 13 damage across the board. And you are going to pull this guy forward. I don't really know what else to do with you. I could have healed, I suppose, but... flashing daggers once again. 1 kill. A bit of damage on the other one. Ceremonial cut. Okay, good. It's good to know that this guy is not very useful. And he doesn't even move back as a result of that attack. That is interesting. Right, the first leper is now bleeding, which we do not like. You can heal up a bit. Another 12 hit points restored. We may as well use a bandage here, because we have 6. And a Hue ought to give us the win here. Take all of the gold, or at least as much as we can. I don't want to dump off 400, but I don't want to... Keys I don't want to get rid of quite yet. I hate doing that, but fine. This room is empty. Hopefully we'll get another scout. No such luck. Alright. Do we have... I didn't actually check out the camping skills, which is really horrible, I'm aware. But do we have some nice buffs that we might apply? Remove a disease from a companion, which could be useful, because one of our companions does have a disease. Increased scouting chance. Ooh, nice. That could be good. Snuff box. A bit of healing would not go amiss. Increased accuracy, increased crits. You know what? I'm going to camp. Don't really need to use 8 food for that. But I may as well. I still have a lot of food remaining. And in that case, we apply the snuff box to the occultist. Oh, that now shows what disease was cured. That's interesting. Scouting chance is something that we want. And what else? Possibly prevent a nighttime ambush. We don't have a skill for that, I'm betting. No, we do not. Oh well. Anyway, reflection in that case. Another reflection. And then end with a bit of a heal on the leper. And rest. And I am guessing that we're gonna get surprised. No, okay, well, bit of luck there. Yeah, the night moves unfortunately is only going to last for 4 battles. One of which is going to be this one. Please don't tell me that we're gonna get stressed out incredibly from this fight already. That would be kind of... that would suck, let's put it like that. I have just buffed up his accuracy. What is wrong with you? This game really screws with my sense of fairness. Alright, let's try this again. Thank you. Thrown dagger. Didn't get a kill there. Was hoping for a crit, but didn't get it. Pull to the front. Weakening curse. Demon's pool is not going to get the kill, so let's do weakening curse against him instead. Ceremonial cut shouldn't be too bad. 8 damage is actually still pretty good. He doesn't have purge, so I'm going to chop. Come on, guy! Plus 10 accuracy. What is wrong with you? Seriously. Chop. Our second leper needs to compensate for his failures here. Pull to the front, clear the corpses. And then he can do poisonous darts. Maybe kill him with blight. Alright. Don't really want those. Yeah, let's move on. And I think we can use a shovel on this. Yeah, know what? I think it's better to simply take the gamble here. Oh my god. Give me gems that I already have, please. I would love that. Definitely take the Sapphire, of course. Onyx is... You know what? Bye-bye keys. Don't like doing that, but... since we're still kind of at the start of this dungeon, it's very likely that we get a couple more... Oh, of course, now we get a freaking secret room. I'm going to skip this bit, because it requires 2 fights of us, and I don't really think that is worth it. I'm gonna move down. I'm gonna skip the secret room on the off chance that we come across a key. Oh, well, this is nice. This is very nice indeed. Dechnomania, obsessed with killing. Not really even sure what that is. Sichomania is the next one I want to remove. Every time I do this, it saves me 3,500 gold, which is amazing. Let's go in here. What is this fight going to be? Alright. 1 cultist witch. Let's debuff the front row. If we can. Alright, we got it. Then you try for a thrown dagger against the witch. Didn't get the kill. I was really counting on a crit there, kind of. Successful incantation on the occultist who dodged the attack. Seaward Slash should deal reduced damage. Didn't... Well, I suppose it did deal a little bit less damage. But anyway, let's pull her to the front and we can hopefully kill 2 units with 1 hew. Not quite. Close though. Quite close. And the 2 champions need to do stumbling scratches, which is of course always nice. I think flashing daggers is the best option here. I would love to kill the pelagic piranha as well, but they force each other to keep using the stumbling scratch, which is nice. Seaward Slash, he can deal with that. He still has a lot of health remaining. But we are going to heal him up a little bit, though. And hew. Nice. He is debuffed, but that's only bleed resistant. We're going to chop him. That's not getting the kill. Next round, and this ought to do it, right? Excellent. Take as much as we can, which apparently is nothing. Yeah, and I don't really want any of that anyway, so... Moving on. Treasure room down here, and we can use a shovel. Never mind. Alright, well, this is a bit more tough, obviously. Let us start with... Flashing daggers isn't that great. Poisonous darts against this guy might be good. It's gonna take a long time before we've killed that one, so... What's his movement resistance? About a 45% chance of pushing him back with a purge. I don't like that, so I'm going to chop him instead. Nice! Call of the Deep, buffing that one up, increasing his accuracy, crit chance. That is not particularly great. Let's pull him to the front. Resisted it. Resisted it despite the fact that we have a trinket on our occultist that increases movement chance and he has only 55% resistance. Alright. We do have bandages, but unfortunately he targeted the leper who is least best equipped. Is that even a correct English sentence? I don't think so, but anyway. It's too bad that he is gonna have to deal with that, but alright, let's try that stupid pull again. Oh, come on! You know what? Let's try this. Kill him with the grave robber instead. Because otherwise we're gonna have to deal with way too much stress damage. We can reduce it on the lepers. They have their withstand ability, which is of course quite cool. But, wow, we're doing excellent against Yucca Savage. Having to deal with a bit of a bleed from him, of course. But, you know what? I'm gonna take the gamble here. It's a bit ridiculous. Yeah, I didn't think I would get it. Arterial pinch. At least it doesn't stack with the previous one. Alright, we resisted it this time. And you go for flashing daggers. 1 kill and a little bit of damage on the savage. The savage is not going to die on his own, unfortunately. I kind of want to heal 8 more hit points. We deal 5. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So let's heal up our second leper. 20 hit points of healing. That's the maximum, I believe. Very nice. Alright, got the kill there. Unfortunately, we still have a corpse that we have to deal with. But we have Purge, which is nice. And he can only use his ceremonial cut from the first position, it would seem. Which is not very good. Light him. And do a bit of healing, why the hell not? Another 16 hit points restored, I love it. Chop! And 35 damage will do it, definitely. Take most of that. Don't have a key for that chest, unfortunately. But we can do this and take the citrin, which is not great, but I'll take it. Contents are ours. Another bandage, but we're gonna leave the crests behind, obviously. Got a scout. Alright, we're gonna go over there because we still have a bit of holy water that we may be able to use on whatever we find there. Disarm chance, 110. I'm gonna risk it. With the leper who has the most stress. It's kind of strange that you have to risk it, honestly. But anyway, let's use another medicinal herbs. Free up more inventory space. Oh, that's a lot of goodies. I love it. Take that. We have another torch, which we're going to use immediately. Moving on. How bad is this fight? Yeah, it's above average, but I think we should be okay. Flashing daggers is, I think, a very good start here. Was hoping for a bit more there. Was hoping for a lot more, as a matter of fact. Let's pull her to the front. It's not gonna help us a lot with her attacks, because she can still use the stressful incantation from the first position. But we can kill her! Oh. Crap. Well, whatever. Bit of bad luck there. A Hue is good here, maybe, definitely. Alright. Let's go for another pull. He is now being, well, basically, what do you call it? Incapacitated? No, that's not the word I'm looking for. But anyway, it doesn't matter. A crit and 9 damage, not quite enough to get the kill there. Unfortunately, and he's gonna get the next turn, yes. Stacking up the bleed, no doubt. Yes. Gonna have to use a bandage there. Excellent. Bandage. And may as well do a purge, of course. Almost used an intimidate on a couple of corpses there, but fortunately I did see my mistake there. Ow! Could you not do that? Thank you. Blight him. And heal up. 18 with a crit. Reducing a bit of stress in the process. Not reducing any stress on the occultist, unfortunately. Alright, blighting him. He should be bleed resistant. Alright, more chopping. Only 8 damage from the second leper. More blights. Out of curiosity, the Toxin Trickery, no, doesn't restore hit points. That's a bit unfortunate. But anyway. Wow, our cultist has been healing amazingly today. No complaints about that whatsoever. And we are done. Take most of that. Eat a bit of food, of course. Medicinal herbs. Might be worth more than 100 gold, to be perfectly honest. So let's swap those. Dump the rest. And then we can interact with that one with a holy water. I'm not even really sure what it's going to do. An aura of strength. Increased damage until camp. Yay! Alright, that was not a good, well, not a good play. I didn't quite remember what the statue would do for us. Use that one. And unfortunately it didn't do the thing that I was hoping for, namely a bit of stress relief. Oh well. I haven't got a key. It still will give me some gold, so I guess I should go back there and see what we can get from that room without a key. It's a bit unfortunate, but so be it. Oh, and we have another fight apparently, and another hunger event. Oh my god, that's bad. It's right about here? No? Here? Alright, well, what's this going to be? Bit of stash. I like it. I like it. Creates a full stack of emeralds. Dump the rest. Hopefully this room battle is not going to be too bad. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this, but whatever. What can you do, eh? You know what? Nah, damage reduction is not that useful on this guy, actually. So I'm simply gonna start chopping away at him. Pull this guy to the front, makes it a bit easier for us to actually reach him. There we are. A Hue might kill him, is likely to kill him if it lands. And then deal a bit of damage to the Savage at the same time. Arterial Pinch. I would really love him to target the first leper a little bit more, but of course he's not going to do that. Well, I mean, it's probably... The targeting in this game is, for the most part, randomly, I believe, but... simply because of Murphy's Law, it's likely that we're not gonna see a lot of bleed attacks against the first leper. Alright, halfway through his health, Arterial Pinch once again against the second leper. And it did land. Yilks. You can do a heal up. Crit of 16, stress relief, and more health, of course. Thrown Dagger. Nice. That's why I marked him. And you can do the chop. Didn't quite get the kill. I was hoping for that because that would have allowed me to use a bandage on the second leper before the end of the battle. No additional bleed though, so that's good at least. Use a bandage. Chop away. And now we ought to be in a very good position. I kind of don't want to get the kill here yet. I want to do another heal. 6. Well, that's still fine. No bleed. Thank you. And there we are. Medicinal herbs. You know what? It probably is going to be worth more than the holy water at this point. So we're gonna take the 750 gold instead. And move on. Still skipping that room up there. No point in going there if it costs us 2 battles and only 1 room towards the exploration of this dungeon. Slowly but surely. Getting towards the area of this dungeon that we have not explored. Yes, there we are. Alright. And we have another fight. I am glad I hung onto the medicinal herbs, by the way. Thrown dagger, flashing daggers. Flashing daggers is good, I think. Let's pull this guy to the front. Excellent. Then you can use an Intimidate. 2 debuffs, very nice. Rushed Shot moves him back to the 3rd position, but that's fine. Chop away. 15 damage could be better, but I'll take it. Harmless poke, I love it. And they are back to their original formation. Point blank shot shouldn't deal as much damage, he said, looking at an incredibly high crit. Oh well. Let's blight out this guy. It's gonna take a few turns, unfortunately. Slice and dice. Dodged it. Alright, that's good. Blanket fire. We should be able to deal with that, right? Yeah, we're still looking okay. Let us now vulnerability hex this guy. Try to kill him a bit faster. Oh, actually, the lepers will be able to take him down probably. It might not have been the best play, honestly. 25 damage. Yeah, seriously. Oh well, at least we dodged his attack. Alright, in that case, let's do the flashing daggers. He is, unfortunately, the cutthroat is not going to be dead quite as fast as we would like. It would help if we did a curse, but that curse would have to deal a lot of damage. Let's do this instead. Clear the corpses at the same time, allowing our lepers to kill the Fusilier. Alright, and you may as well get the kill here. Nice, a crit for some stress relief. Not that much, unfortunately. But I'll take it. And who has another negative quirk that we might remove? Actually, you're the only one. That is kind of surprising. Please be the locked in one. Technomania, Technomania. Yeah, lucky us. Excellent. I think I may actually camp in this room or in the next one. No scout, eh? I'm gonna push my luck up a little bit. Yes, I am. Hungry event. Crap. Crap. Oh well. No fight in here. We did get a scout. Okay, good. Was hoping for that. Alright, I'm gonna go up there. Simply to be able to scout that one room. Might interact with that. Disease resistance is quite high on certain characters. I hope it doesn't cause any stress. Only digested fish. It's fine. I'm gonna let the torchlight die out now. Because we're gonna use a campfire anyway. Of course, we might get surprised in the night, but I'm gonna take that gamble. Alright, camping it is. And now the question is, do I want to use the feast or not? And I'm thinking not, honestly. I don't think that I'll come across a lot of food anymore. And I don't have any medicinal herb that I can use on any fish curios that we might come across. So I think this is the better play. If we get ambushed by a couple of ghouls, we might be in trouble. Abandon Hope is quite good to remedy this situation though, so let's do that. That was actually a lot worse than I anticipated. Yeah, well. Increased scouting chance would be nice. Yes, let's do that. We're also going to use... definitely going to use reflection on this leper. Yes, I think so. We could encourage the grave robber. Quarantine actually wouldn't be that horrible either. But if I do quarantine, I should probably do it with this character. But then his health becomes dangerously low. It becomes quite low. We can use one wound care to fix that. We can also reduce the torchlight by 100, but I really don't like doing that at all. Yeah, our stress... Is our stress going to be a problem? It might become a problem. Fine, I'm going to use the quarantine here. 14 hit points of damage. Then I can remedy that slightly with a wound care or do something else. But I don't really think that I need to do... Oh, the reflection is pretty good. You know what? Reflection will do it. That will buff us up nicely. And we can always heal up the leper by using his own ability or by using the occultist. We didn't even get ambushed, which is fine by me. Let's move on. We only have one shovel. I'm going to not use a shovel on this. In that case, 100 gold. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. And it's better than something bad as well. Oh, and we already knew that there would be another obstacle in our path. So, yeah. Two more never mind. 3 more torches. And a fight in here. It's going to be bad. It is fine, I guess. Let's start with some blight against this guy. You pull forward one of them. Spear fishing, don't be too bad. That's excellent. Seaward slash against our more vulnerable leper. Ooh, he's looking bad now. You know what? Intimidate might be good here. Then again, a Hue might get... No, it's not gonna get rid of that guy, I don't think. So let's try for an Intimidate. Got the debuff. Very nice. You are gonna have to heal yourself up, I think. Not great, but I'll take it. Tidal Slam, knockback, 9 damage, and the stun. Did get the stun there. Nasty. Nasty indeed. Alright, more blight. Then you should do a heal. I'm really hoping for another one of those nice crits that he has. Alright, good. His accuracy has been reduced by that debuff. 8 damage towards the occultist is not that bad. And the shuffle we can also deal with. Chop, I think. Once again, I just applied a camping skill to you that increases your accuracy. And now you start missing? Alright. More blight. Receiving 15 damage over time now, which is great. Do more heal ups here. Spear fishing, please don't be too bad. 10 damage, still okay, still okay. He should heal himself up in the future though. Chop away. 1 kill. Tidal Slam, maybe get another pushback stun and quite a bit of damage actually. Chop. Purge might also have been good, but I think that one was the way to go, actually. Maybe a crit? No. Oh well. Spear fishing once again. He's gonna have to heal himself up. Fortunately, that attack missed, but only 3. Oh my god. That's not helping us very much, unfortunately. Trying to kill the savage. He's going to die. No, he's not going to die on his next turn. Another 12 damage. That Tidal Slam ability is a lot more powerful than it used to be, it would seem. Kill this guy. You do a bit of a heal on him. Excellent. Excellent. Unfortunately, that does mean that we get an arterial pinch against our cultist, who dodges it, which is brilliant. And then we get the kill with our second leper. Alright, take all of the goodies. Take a look inside of this strong box. Get even more... what are they called? Crests, right? This is, I believe, a little bit of stress relief if you don't use an anti-venom on it. So let's try that. Ooh. Increased resistances, love it. I kind of would have liked that to apply to the other leper, in all honesty, but whatever. You should move forward to start with, and you may as well disarm it, because your trap disarm chance is the highest. Empty room. Moving on, no scouts. Could get a positive quirk from this, but I don't really think that I need that. You know what? I'm going to try that with this slapper, because he doesn't really have all that useful skills, I think. No, his skills are actually pretty poor for his character class. And a negative effect. Hagiomania. Obsessed with sainthood. Why did I do that? Pushing my luck, I guess, but... ooh, okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad at all. 22 damage to start with. Pull her to the front doesn't really help us all that much, so I guess I want to do a weakening curse against this guy, because he can be quite devastating. Eldritch push, that might become annoying. He resisted it, very nice. You. So close to the kill, but not quite there yet. 10 damage against our first leper. Went for the old gods against our second. Causing a bleed, of course, and a crit. Ugh. Oh well, another Hue. That's a crit for some stress relief. Thrown dagger. No more stress attacks from you, no sir. 10 hit points healed on the second leper, and went for the old gods against the leper, who can probably resist a bit of bleed, right? Indeed he can. Alright. You know what? Let's do a bit of healing up. You probably have to deal with 1 or 2 more battles in this dungeon, so... and kill. Nice. We could eat a bit of food, which I guess is something that I'm going to do. Okay, we are done. That is nice. That's quite nice. But considering the fact that we still have enough food for another hunger activation, we should probably continue. Try to gain even more loot out of this area. Got a scout. We get another battle. We don't have the holy water anymore, but... I think I'm going to go for this. Okay, that might not have been a good idea. Intimidate. Thank you. Flashing daggers. Really needing a few crits here. Well, we're probably going to be fine, honestly. Weakening curse against any of these. That's that guy, because he's in the back, so he's more difficult to reach. Right. I like to think that that was because of the debuff. Then again, he wasn't debuffed and he missed as well, so whatever. They keep on missing. If they keep this up, I am going to love this situation. Oh, come on! Okay, that was not good, but oh well. 1 kill, 8 damage towards the Piranha in the 3rd position. Let us debuff him. Crit of 4. Spearfishing against the Grave Robber. A crit of 12. Ugh. And a nasty shuffle. Because now our second leper is not nearly as useful. And another 12 damage against the Grave Robber, who is getting quite low on health there. And an... oh my god. The leper is so slow as well, so it's unlikely that he'll be able to... didn't even get the kill there! 1 hit point short. Ugh. This is really bad. Heal up. 8 hit points. It's a start. Lone dagger. Another kill. Unfortunately, the Piranha in the front still is gonna get a turn, most likely right now. Okay, he's targeting the leper who can deal with that. 6 damage to... oh, come on, that's ridiculous! 30 damage. Where one was needed, so yay. Thrown dagger. Didn't quite get the kill there. Need a little bit more, if you please. Let's clear the corpses. Didn't get the kill, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping for that. Seaward slash against the first leper's not too bad, though. 12 damage is kind of a lot, I must say. Take most of that. And, ooh, this is kind of tricky in a way. Because I do want... You know what? I'm going to use a torch, dump a torch, take the shovel. Then move on. Use the shovel on this thing. Take the gold. And I don't think that I'll do the last room battle, considering our health. Alright, we finally managed to obtain the Ancestor's portrait, which I have been attempting to do several times. We also got quite a nice amount of gold, although it could have been better if I hadn't dumped the keys just before we encountered the secret room. But it's still not a bad run overall. We got 2 people though who are now diseased. Our second leper is now blight resistant, Cove Scrounger instead of Eldritch Hater. I don't particularly like that, honestly, because in the Darkest Dungeon itself we do face a couple of Eldritch enemies. So Eldritch Hater overall is actually going to be more useful to us than Cove Scrounger. Reduced blight resistance is also bad. Quick draw is not bad, but quick reflexes increases speed overall by 1, I believe, so that one is actually a bit better. Nocturnal I want to get rid of, and the Fits is also pretty bad. Alright. 45,000 gold again. I spent a lot of gold upgrading these guys and sending a few other guys to the places to remove quirks and diseases and that sort of things. As you can see, we got no ill effects from that. We do need to send our current characters there though. Medical ward, the Fits is pretty bad. 900 gold to get rid of that is worth it in my opinion. Blind resist, yeah, why the hell not? Let's get rid of that. And did you have a negative quirk? Oh right, obsessed with sainthood. Let's get rid of that immediately. And you don't have anything negative, I love you. Alright, for the next time. Question. Why don't we get a trinket for this? Or for this one? That seems rather ridiculous, doesn't it? Anyway, Hero's Ring. Another crystal. We could... I'm still trying to put off the Darkest Dungeon fight, but I might have to do that actually in the next episode. But first, let's see if there's really nothing else that we could attempt. A Sniper's Ring. Tough Ring. I could possibly send out these guys with very good trinkets. Try to get them to the next level. But we would definitely want a healer for that. That's okay, actually. I might try that. If I lose these characters, nothing too much is lost by that. So I think that's something interesting and entertaining for the next episodes. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and join me next time.